the NFL site and the NFL network, you're both familiar, right?
Mm-hmm.
They have 28, they might have more, but they have 28 people, men and women. The ones on the air, the ones who write on the website, I read them all. There were 28 opinions given the other day of the 28 people of the Super Bowl. How do you think it came out between the Rams pick? They picked the Rams in a score. They picked the Bengals in a score. Take a guess, the breakdown. You go first, either one.
Well, to me, weirdly enough, I think everybody's high on Cincinnati. I think that.
Well, give me a breakdown of the 28.
Okay, I'd say maybe like 20-8 Cincinnati.
Well, I didn't hear you.
I think Cincinnati like 20-8 because
20-8 Cincinnati.
Yeah, you said 28 people got asked who's going to win, right?
Okay, these are as I prefaced it, Bob. These are the people who write on the site and are intelligent and on TV. You go now, Rob. It's 20 Cincy, 8 Rams for Bob.
The consensus, I believe, is that the Rams are going to win. They're the more well-rounded team.
Give me of the 28.
Yeah, he wants a number.
I'm going to go a little more than Bob. I'm going to go 24 Rams, 4 Bengals.
Okay.
You're going completely the other way. 24 Rams, 4 Bengals. Bob is saying, tell me if I'm wrong, Bob, 20 for Bengals and 8 Rams because there's a lot of things talking about Bengals now, right?
Yes.
Guess what? It came out 14-14.
No shit.
Isn't that odd?
It's very odd.
Well, I believe the Bengals are going to make it close.
But you know what though? You know what?
I don't know if I can pick them to win.
I just want to know one thing. Are you both surprised that it was 14-14?
I am surprised. I figured it'd be a majority in favor of the Rams.
What do you think?
I'm not, because 14 is a lot for Cincinnati, considering that game's in LA.
No. You're missing what I'm saying. I'm saying maybe I'm not hearing you right. You said that 20 reporters would vote Cincy and 8 would vote Rams. And Rob said 24 people Rams, 8 for Cincy. I wasn't asking about points. I'm talking about just win the game.
No, he was talking about reporters, Herb. He heard you.
What?
He
knew what you were talking about. You got to let him speak.
Okay, it ended 14-all. In other words, it's right down the middle.
See, look, it wasn't 20-8, but I'm not surprised it was 14-14 because a lot of people are on the Bengals bandwagon. That's what I'm trying to tell you.
Well,
I personally
Rob
think the Rams are going to win the game. I think they're going to win the game. But
who?
The Rams. I think they're going to win.
Oh, and how about you, Rob?
I'm making the same prediction as I did with the Chiefs and the Bengals, and that the Bengals are going to make it closer than I would expect it to be the consensus, but the Rams will win. That's my prediction.
And give me yours again, Bob.
I think it's going to be close, but I think the Rams will win. They're home. There is a chance.
Let me go on record as saying I do not know who's going to win. However, Rob, did I tell you, or did I keep it a secret, what bet I made last March? Did I tell you about that or no?
Refresh my memory.
Well, this is a bet that would be the sort of version of the Biden bet, which I know you know all about.
Yes, the bet.
Last March,
bet Biden would win the election a week after the 2016 election.
Right.
Who wins that one? But last year, in March, what is today's date? I believe it is February 11th.
Yes,
it is the 11th, 2022.
February 11th. I ran to the computer, not walked. I ran and punched in a bet. Who did I bet to win the Super Bowl 11 months ago because I love Stafford?
You've always been high on Stafford, and I think you got, 15-1 odds?
That is it. Repeat that for the audience.
15-1 odds as soon as it was announced Stafford going to the Rams.
15-1 then. Now, if you want the Rams today, you got to give 2 to win 1. I would like Stafford to win. It's his 13th year, first year with a team that can play as well or well, not as well, but much better than the Lions have been for the last number of years. So I think Burrow has a, let's say, how can I phrase this? The probability is good, and the likelihood is possibility. Probability and possibility that he returns to the Super Bowl. He's going to have to go over Mahomes, Justin Herbert, Derek Carr, Lamar Jackson. Brady is gone. The NFC quarterbacks, I don't see that, terrific thing. But Herbert, Mahomes, Burrow, Jackson, Carr. I mean, anyone could win it, but there is a good possibility and a strong probability that he will return. Why not Stafford to win it and have one for the older guy in his 13th year, not in his second year?
Yeah,
is it a second or is it?
I'm of the opinion, yeah, that'd be great. It's
Second.
kind of Stafford earns his due, takes it home, finally on a well-balanced team. I like both stories. And then, the 2 years removed from the national title and Burrow's in the Super Bowl, I'm personally, and just as far as a fan goes, I'm okay with any outcome from this game except a blowout. I just don't. I want to
as a fan, except the blowout, right?
Yeah, no blowouts.
So you're going to actually enjoy this one.
Hopefully, yeah. Unless it's a blowout.
How about you, Bob? You feel the same as Rob?
I don't really have a rooting interest now because my favorite teams are out. But
you would like Buffalo or Kansas City in.
Right. And I'll tell you what, Buffalo has to be the most disappointed because if they could have had an inkling that the Chiefs were going to choke against the Bengals like they did, how ticked are they right now? They probably feel like they should have been in it.
Did you see the interview?
I think the Bills would have rolled over the Bengals, Bob.
Yeah, me too.
Did you see I watched the red carpet last night on NFL Honors from 8 to 9. I haven't watched it for 10 years, 11 years, I think it's still. And they interviewed Josh Allen. Did you see it, or Bob, or would you like me to tell you what he said?
Yeah, tell me.
He wore a dark suit, dark shirt. I'm going to put you both on the spot, may I? They already have money action. Who's going to win next year's Super Bowl?
Really?
So now you know who's the favorite, of course.
I would think Kansas City would be the favorite.
Kansas City,
yeah. They are. You're correct. I'm going to find out.
Herb, let's make our predictions public now, the three of us. And
all betting aside, just tell us who you think is going to win the game.
I think the Rams are going to win the game in a competitive game.
Forget that I bet 11 months ago. I bet on the Rams, so of course I want the Rams to win. I'm saying it right on the show. Okay. However, I think if I had to decide, I think it's going to be 30-23 Rams. I think they get 3 touchdowns, 3 field goals. They get stopped is 30. I think Burrow gets probably 2 touchdowns, maybe 3, or 3 field goals because they get stopped. And I think the whole thing rides on it. I guess everybody knows. Supposedly, I didn't see every game. Since he's pass blocking is not supposedly that good, and when you're going to have Leonard Floyd in ascending order, Von Miller and Aaron Donald. P.S. by the way, guys, I took Aaron Donald to be MVP and got last Monday the odds were 18-1. I said, all right, I'll bet it tomorrow, Tuesday. It went down to 16-1. I said, all right, I should have took it at 18-1, but 16-1 isn't bad. It's now down to 10 or 8-1. A lot of late money people are hearing stories that Aaron's going to, in other words, this is the last thing on his resume that he needs. In other words, if he could break the record of 4 sacks or get 4 sacks, personally, if they double on him, Von Miller would have a good game. And supposedly Cincinnati, if they really want to shake up the Rams, they're going to use Mixon a lot and also throw out in the flat, where the Rams supposedly are a little weak. You guys can take notice and let me know next time how for the fans out there, I don't watch games anymore. I stopped watching 10 years ago.
So you're going 30-23 Rams, Bob. What's your prediction score wise? And who do you? I mean, I know you're not a fan.
And
either.
MVP Aaron Donald. Throw that in.
Okay, MVP Aaron Donald. Okay.
Well, I think the Rams are going to win. Let's see, maybe 35-28, something like that.
A high score.
Yeah. You know what? But it could be 38-28 or even 34-24, which maybe is more likely because
I don't give it the one that you want, the likely one.
Yeah, I'll go.
You said 35-28, 38-28, or 35-24, whichever one you want.
Yeah, I'll go 35-24.
35-20 what?
24.
35-24, correct?
Yeah.
MVP?
Oh,
well, if it's 35-24, it's got to be a Ram MVP.
I know. Let me think. It's either going to be one of the wide receivers or Stafford. It could be Kupp.
Well, I'll give you both this before Rob goes. The favorite for the MVP is Stafford. Second choice is Burrow. Third choice is Kupp. Fourth and fifth choice has varied between Chase and Donald. So it's top to first five: Stafford, Burrow, Kupp, and Donald or Chase. That's the way it's been going.
Right, and that's the way I would have figured it would. I'm going to go with Stafford.
Stafford and 35-24. The ball's in your court, Rob.
So I'm going with the Rams. I predict a game where it's pretty competitive, 7-10 point difference at most for a while, but then late the Rams will score a touchdown to pull away a bit, and they'll win 31-17 with Stafford being the MVP.
Hope I did you guys proud, both Rob and Bob. Did I do okay?
Yes, you did great.
Herb, always, you're a winner. Grand champion, the Herbmeister, in the house, folks.
Signing off. Robster, I'll hear from you next week after the Super Bowl, Monday or Tuesday, right?
We'll talk on the other side, my friend.
Okay, thank you so much. Stay well, Bob. Stay well, Rob.
Take care, Herb.
Bye, Herb.
You take care, Bob and Rob. I love you both. Bye-bye.
So with that, Bob, anything lastly to share with the audience before we depart?
No, everybody just keep watching and like and subscribe and enjoy the Super Bowl. And I guess we'll see you on our next show. So, which is be really soon. We're gonna have Gary Cunningham come on the next time. He's already waiting. And I talked to Chase Utley's gonna come on too, Rob. I talked again to Gary Adams. So he's gonna bring him on. So
bright future. Spring is just around the corner, folks. Signing off for the sports show with Bob Spino. This is Rob.
This is Bob.